Hello dear students, welcome to my channel. In this episode, we are going to discuss partial fractions type 2 problems. In yesterday's class, we discussed about type 1, linear non-repeated factor. Now we are going to discuss a repeated factor with linear. See here, in type 2, let f of x by g of x be a proper fraction and g of x contains a repeated factor ax plus b whole power n. That is, ax plus b is called a linear factor repeated n times. That means x plus b into x plus b into x plus b into and so on n times. And the corresponding partial fractions will be in the form of a by ax plus b by ax plus b whole square plus c by ax plus b whole cube plus and so on, n divided by ax plus b whole power n, where a, b, c and so on n are real constants. See here how we are going to apply this type 2. Suppose the proper fraction will be in the form of 2x plus 3 divided by, this example I am saying, 2x plus 5 into x minus 6 whole square. Like this it will be there. This is proper fraction. So here, what are the linear factors? 2x plus 5 is a linear factor. Even x minus 6 is also linear factor, but it is repeated. Twice it will be there. X minus 6 whole square. That means x minus 6 into x minus 6. So we can express the partial fractions will be in the form of, for the first factor 2x plus 5, capital A divided by 2x plus 5 plus capital B divided by, in this x minus 6 whole square, 2 times it is repeating now. For first time, capital B divided by x minus 6. Whenever it is repeated, x minus 6 whole square, next time capital C by x minus 6 whole square. Like this you have to express the proper fraction can be written as partial fractions. Suppose another example we take 3x plus 5 divided by 7x plus 2 whole power 3. How to write? So here 7x plus 2 is a linear factor which is repeated. How many times? 3 times it is repeating. So we can express in this form of capital A divided by, first time means 7x plus 2 plus capital B divided by 7x plus 2 whole square plus capital C divided by, third time it is repeating. So 7x plus 2 whole power 3. Like this you have to express the given proper fraction into partial fractions in this form. I will take one example. Now the next question. Resolve into the partial fractions 2x square plus 2x plus 1 divided by x cube plus x square. So here first in the denominator we have to get some linear functions, linear factors. See how to write it. 2x square plus 2x plus 1 whole divided by x cube plus x square. Take common x square. So the remaining function will come x plus 1. From the first term, if you take out common x square, x will be remaining, and if you take out common x square, here 1 will be remaining. Observe here, x square is there. That means x is repeating, x minus 0 whole square. X is the factor which is repeating twice. Therefore, we can write it as in the partial fractions form, a divided by x. X is repeating twice now. So first time is a by x plus second time b by x square. Suppose here x cube is there, means third time c by x cube we have to write it. Here only x square is there, till you have to write b by x square plus c divided by another linear factor x plus 1. After that, general procedure to get the values of a, b, c. By taking LCM here, 2x square plus 2x plus 1 whole divided by x square into x plus 1, which is equal to LCM this side is also equal to x square into x plus 1. Here x times will be cancelled, the remaining is x into x plus 1 into a. So a into x plus 1 plus x square get cancelled, b into x plus 1 plus x plus 1 will be cancelled, c into x square. After that, both the denominators you have to cancel, both sides, left and right sides. That implies 2x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to a into x square plus x into 1 x plus b into x plus b plus c x square. Now x square terms from here and here, take common x square from first term and last term. The coefficient of x square will becomes a plus c, and x terms from here and here you can take common, x you take common from here and here, so it will becomes a plus b. After that, rest of the terms, only constant we have only one b. So now 2x square plus 2x plus 1. Now comparing on both sides, comparing like coefficients on both sides, like coefficients on both sides. First we are comparing x square coefficients. X square arrow mark means we are comparing x square coefficients on both sides. That is the meaning, you have to remember that. So here x square coefficient is 2, which is equal to, here x square coefficient is a plus c. Keep that equation number 1. Now comparing x coefficients on both sides. Here x coefficient is 2, which is equal to, here x coefficient is a plus b. Equation number 2. Next, constant terms you have to compare. Comparing on both sides, constant terms. Here constant term is 1. Here constant term is, this side is only b. Therefore, b is equal to 1. Put that equation number 3. So, b is equal to 1. Substitute in equation 2. b is equal to 1. Substitute in equation 2. We get 2 equal to a plus 1. That 1 also we can take this side, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So a value we got it as 1. A is equal to 1. Substitute in equation 1. A equal to 1. Substitute in equation 1. We get 2 equal to 1 plus c. So 1 we can take this side, 1 is equal to 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 is equal to c. Now a, b, c values substitute in capital 1, this is capital 1, always you can keep that. Whenever the given proper fraction, whenever you are going to express in terms of partial proper fractions, that time that equation you have to keep as capital 1, and what after getting the values of a, b, c, substitute in that equation 1. Capital A, comma B, comma C values substitute in capital 1. 2x square plus 2x plus 1 divided by x cube plus x square, which is equal to 2x square plus 2x plus 1 divided by x square into x plus 1, which is also equal to a by x. A value is 1 by x plus b by x square, b value is also 1 by x square, plus c value also 1 by x plus 1. See the next question. Resolve 9 by x minus 1 into x plus 2 whole square into partial fractions. See, your first given proper fraction you have to write. Given 9 by x minus 1 into x plus 2 whole square. Here x minus 1 linear factor, x plus 2 is also a linear factor, but it is repeated. Twice it is repeated. Here 2 is there, means twice. So we can express in the partial fractions as capital A by first factor x minus 1 plus B, capital B divided by x plus 2 whole square. Repeated factor now, first time you have to write capital B by x plus 2 plus capital C by x plus 2 whole square. In the partial fractions problems, you remember that the first step is very important. If you do that mistake in the first step, throughout the problem it is wrong. It is wrong. So, while resolving to the partial fraction problems, the first step is very important. Foremost thing you have to remember that. So now, after writing into the partial fractions, now simplify. On both sides take LCM first. 9 divided by x minus 1 into x plus 2 whole square, which is equal to, here LCM is x minus 1 into x plus 2 whole square. So x minus 1 cancel, a into x plus 2 whole square plus b into x plus 2 cancel, x minus 1 into x plus 2 plus c into x plus 2 whole square will be cancelled, remaining is x minus 1. Now on both sides denominator is cancelled, the rest of the things 9 equal to a into x plus 2 whole square expansion, x square plus 4x plus 4 plus b into x square plus 2x minus x. So plus x minus 1 into 2 minus 2 plus c into x minus 1. That implies 9 equal to, first x square terms you take it common, x square into, here x square coefficient is a plus here x square coefficient is b. You can stop there, there is no other term of x square. After that x term, x into 4 into a 4a, here x coefficient is b into 1 plus b. And one more term is there, I forgot. Here x coefficient is c, no? So plus c. After that, constants 4 into a 4a, minus 2 into b minus 2b, minus 1 into c minus c. After writing like this, comparing on both sides x square coefficient, x coefficient and constant terms. Comparing like terms on both sides. So here x square term is not there. So first x square coefficients we are comparing. 0 equal to a plus b. You put that equation number 1. Comparing x coefficients on both sides. Here x coefficient is also not there. 0 equal to 4a plus b plus c. Equation number 2. After that, comparing constant terms. Constants. constant is 9. 9 equal to 4a minus 2b minus c. Equation number 3. Now solving simultaneously equation 1, 2, 3. From equation 1, a equal to minus b or b equal to minus a. We can write anything. Why? Because a plus b equal to 0, b we can take this side, a is equal to minus b or b equal to minus c. Now solving equation 2 and 3. Solving 2 and 3. So 4a plus b plus c divided by equal to 0. 4a minus 2b minus c equal to 0. Now I am adding both the equations. Plus c minus c get cancelled. So sorry, third equation is 9 now. 9. 4a plus 4a, 8a. B minus 2b minus b is equal to 9. After this step, since I want to convert either in terms of a or in terms of b. So in place of a, substitute minus b. Since a is equal to minus b, it will become minus 8b minus b equal to 9 minus 9b is equal to 9. Therefore, b is equal to minus 1. B value we got it. Whenever b value we got it, automatically a value also will come now. Therefore, a is equal to minus of minus 1. So, plus 1. Since a is equal to minus b, a value is equal to 1. How? A is equal to minus b. So, b value is minus 1. Now, minus of minus 1 plus 1. A is equal to 1. After getting a value, b value, substitute either in second equation or third equation. A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1. Substitute in equation 2. We get 0 equal to 4 into a value is 1 plus b value is minus 1 plus c. That implies that c equal to 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 we can take this side, minus 3. So c value, a value, b value we got it. After expressing in the partial fractions, we can take as 1. Now a comma b comma c values substitute in equation 1. Therefore 9 by x minus 1 into x plus 2 whole square is equal to a by x minus 1, a means 1 by x minus 1 plus b value minus 1. So minus 1 divided by x plus 2 plus c value minus 3. Minus 3 divided by x plus 2 whole square. That is, we can write it as 9 by x minus 1 into x plus 2 whole square is equal to 1 by x minus 1. Minus into plus is minus 1 by x plus 2. Minus into plus is minus. Minus 3 by x plus 2 whole square. The next question. In the third bit, in the question number 4, resolve 1 by x cube into x plus a into partial fractions. Here first you have to write the given proper fraction 1 by x cube into x plus a. X cube, that means it is repeated factor 3 times. X cube, x minus 0 whole cube. We can write it as. So 3 times it is repeating means 3 constants will come. Along with that, one more linear factor is there here, x plus a. So total 4 terms. First term x by repeated factor first time x plus capital B divided by second time repeated factor x square plus C divided by x cube. After that, remaining linear factor, rest of that. So capital D divided by x plus A. So after that, as usual procedure, 1 by x cube into x plus A is equal to x cube into x plus A. Here x cancel, here x square into x plus A is there. So A into x square into x plus A plus B into x square get cancel, x into x plus A, x into x plus A plus C into x cube get cancel, x plus A plus x plus A get cancel, B into x cube. On both sides, x cube into x plus A will be cancelled. Here first equation you can keep as capital 1. So 1 equal to A into actual multiplication x cube plus ax square plus capital B into x square plus ax plus C into x plus ac plus bx cube. Now 1 equal to, first from RHS side, wherever x cube terms are there, first you find out and write their coefficients. X cube here, their coefficient is a. Here there is no x cube term, here it will be there, a plus d. Next, x square terms, x square take out common from throughout the equation. Here x square is there, small a into capital A plus x square coefficient is capital B. There is no x square term. So next x term, here there is no x, here x will be there. So small a into capital B, here x is there, plus C, plus constants. Here there is no constant, here there is no constant, here only constant is C into A. Now comparing like coefficients, comparing like terms on both sides. So first x cube coefficients. X cube arrow mark meaning is we are comparing on both sides x cube coefficients. Here x cube coefficient in LHS side 0, a plus d. Put that equation number 1. Next x square coefficients we are comparing. X square coefficient is 0 equal to a into capital A plus b, equation number 2, and comparing x, here 0 is equal to small a into capital B plus C, equation number 3, and comparing constant terms, here constant term is 1, their constant is capital C into A, small a, equation number 4, from equation 4 capital C equal to 1 by small a, we got the value of C here. After getting up the C value, substitute in equation 3, we will get capital B. C equal to 1 by A, substitute in equation 3, we get, so 0 equal to B into small a plus 1 by A. That we can take this side. B into small a is equal to minus 1 by a. That implies capital B equal to a, we are taking this side, minus 1 by a square. So B value also we got it, C value we got it. B value substitute in equation 2, we will get B value, capital B, equal to minus 1 by A square. Substitute in equation 2, we get 0 equal to small a into capital A plus B. In place of B only you write it minus 1 by A square. Minus 1 by A square you can take this side. 1 by A square is equal to small a into capital A. That implies that capital A is equal to, here we can take this side 1 by A cube, small a cube. So capital A equal to 1 by small a cube. A value we know that, B value also we know that, C value also we know that. From equation 1, A plus D equal to 0. That implies that D is equal to minus A. A value we got it now 1 by A cube. So D is equal to minus 1 by A cube. Since capital A is equal to 1 by A cube. We got it here A value. Now D, A, B, C. Capital A, capital B, capital C and D. Values substitute in equation capital 1. In this equation we get 1 divided by x cube into x plus a is equal to a. A value is what here? A value we got it here, 1 by a cube. So 1 by a cube divided by x plus b into b value, we got the value of b, minus 1 by a square. Minus 1 by a square divided by x square plus c. C value is 1 by a. 1 by a divided by x cube plus d. D value is minus 1 by a cube divided by x plus a. Therefore, 1 by x cube into x plus a can be expressed as 1 by x a cube minus 1 by x square a square plus 1 by a x cube minus 1 by a cube into x plus a. Next question. Resolve 3x cube minus 8x square plus 10 divided by x minus 1 whole power 4. Here x minus 1 whole power 4. That means the linear factor x minus 1 is repeated 4 times. X minus 1 whole power 4. So first 3x cube minus 8x square plus 10 divided by x minus 1 whole power 4. Generally what procedure we can follow? A by first time repeated means x minus 1 plus b by second time x minus 1 whole square plus c by x minus 1 whole power 3. Fourth time repeated, so d by x minus 1 whole power 4. This is the general procedure we are following. Instead of that, x minus 1 whole power 4, x minus, suppose if it is x minus 1 whole power 6, 7 is there. That also, if they are asking to calculate, resolve into the fractions by x minus 1 whole power 10, that time it is difficult to do. No? So what we have to do is, another procedure we have to follow. Even if you follow this method, you will get answers, correct answers. But you have to know another method. to avoid these type of, whenever only single linear function is there which is repeated, that time what we have to consider, whatever the term is repeated, that we can assume as some y or t or anything, some constant you can take that. First, given 3x cube minus 8x square plus 10 divided by x minus 1 whole power 4. First, what we have to do, the repeated factor we have to assume some t. So put x minus 1 is repeated, no? That I am assuming as t. So x minus 1 equal to t. Then x in terms of t we have to write. X is equal to 1 plus t or t plus 1. After this step, this will becomes, wherever x is there, you have to replace in terms of 1 plus t. So it will becomes 3x cube minus 8x square plus 10 divided by x minus 1 whole power 4 is equal to, the denominator will becomes t power 4, 3 into, in place of x, 1 plus t whole cube minus 8 into 1 plus t whole square plus 10, which is also equal to 3 into a plus b whole cube expansion. What is a plus b whole cube? A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So 1 plus t whole cube can be written as 1 cube plus 3a square. 3 into 1 square is 3 into t, 3t plus 3ab square. 3 into 1 into t square, 3t square plus t cube. A plus b whole cube expansion is over, minus 8 into a plus b whole square expansion, 1 plus t square plus 2t plus 10 divided by t power 4. Now each and every term multiplying by 3 with this bracket value, with this bracket value multiplying by minus 8. 3 plus 9t plus 9t square plus 3t cube minus 8t square minus 16t plus 10 divided by t power 4, which is equal to, first numerator value you have to simplify. First t cube term, 3t cube. Next t square term, 9t square minus 8t square, that is t square. Next t term, 9t minus 16t, so minus 7t, Next 10 plus 3, 13, 13 minus 8, 5, whole divided by t power 4, which is equal to, each and every term splitting into terms, 3t power 3 divided by t power 4 plus t square divided by t power 4 minus 7t divided by t power 4 plus 5 divided by t power 4. So here t power 3 times here cancel, only t term will be there, 3 by t plus t square times will be cancelled, 1 by t square. Here one of the t cancel, t power 3 minus 7 by t cube plus 5 by t power 4. Now wherever t is there, you have to replace with 1 plus, x minus 1, which is equal to 3 divided by, in place of t, x minus 1 plus 1 divided by x minus 1 whole square minus 7 by x minus 1 whole power 3, that means whole cube, plus 5 divided by x minus 1 whole power 4. Is it in this form? A by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 1 whole square plus c by x minus 1 whole cube plus d by x minus 1 whole power 4. So a value 3, b value 1, c value minus 7 and d value 5. Even like this also you can do the problem by using some adjunction. So therefore conclusion step, 3x cube minus 8x square plus 10 divided by x minus 1 whole power 4 is equal to 3 by x minus 1 plus 1 by x minus 1 whole square minus 7 by x minus 1 whole cube plus 5 by x minus 1 whole power 4. Thank you dear students. In the coming video we are going to discuss type 3 problems, which is linear and repeated factors we discussed in this class. In the coming class, linear factor and irreducible quadratic factors also. Quadratic factors which is not reducible. The type of problems we are going to discuss in the coming class. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Please do subscribe and share to needy people. Thank you very much.